file document over here. We created a page over here, and this was the page. I mean, the whole internet is made up of these little boxes that when they are put together, then we have the whole internet as we see it. I go to outline and outline block level elements. If you do that, as you see a line comes around all the little box. Now if I go to my own to the page that we created before, it's over here, and if I use web developer here, outline block level elements, do you see that these lines come over here? This shows that this element that we created over here is actually a box that starts from here and extends all the way to the right hand side of my browser. Now that you know that our website is essentially a collection of boxes put together, I want to do something using CSS on this box. Head and / head, and write style and / style. Now I want to make the background color of my h1 element, which was the heading. I want to make it light green, so I simply write h1, because as you see here the name was h1 and h1. I simply write h1, for example background color, and then colon, and then for example you want to make it green, light green, you write light green and semicolon. And now if you save this document and go back to your browser and refresh your browser, you'll see that a light green color background color is added to your h1. Make the background dark green. I want to make the text color, for example white. I want to make the font size, for example 20 pixel, and give it a little padding. I'll tell you in a minute what padding is. Now, so I need to go back to my editor, and in my h1 style h1 I just change the background color to dark green. And so if I save this and went back to my browser, refresh, you see that this turns into dark color white. So you see that now the text color is white and the background color is dark green. Or you could change the font size. For example, you say font size, for example 20 pixel, save it, Firefox. Now you see that the font size is 20 pixel, and for example some padding, let's give it some padding, 5 pixel for example. If I give 5 pixel padding, saved, you can see that there, some padding is added to your h1. Now what this padding is, there is an add-on called Firebox. Now if I go back to my browser, right click on this element and inspect element with Firebox, you can see that here it says h1. Here the h1 is highlighted, and then if you click on layout, it says this is the size of the element. So the padding is the area around, actually around the element, and you can now make the padding, for example 15 pixel, and see what happens. As you can see, the padding is, or let's say 100 pixel. Can you see over here the padding, the top padding is I've increased the top padding, or 150 pixel. The bottom padding, I say 200 pixel. Can you see that? This is called padding. I just wanted to show you how CSS works with HTML.